Hey everyone, this is Fatality MMA, and today we're going to talk about the Outer Worlds. All right, this is a new game by Obsidian Entertainment and Private Division. Now, this is a game I wanted to stream, but my internet sucks, so Twitch doesn't work that well. I've tried Mixer on my Xbox; it works much better, but it's still kind of choppy. I try again every now and then just to see if it works right. But back to the game, the Outer Worlds. So I've heard a lot, I've seen a lot. Everywhere I go, I keep seeing it. I'm assuming because Obsidian made a Fallout game before, but it's very similar to Fallout. I never played Fallout before. Mention that. Never really cared to. But after playing the Outer World a little bit, I have not beat it. I've been playing it all weekend. Downloaded it Friday night. Maybe got about 20 hours into it. So yeah, I'm still kind of somewhat early into it. But when I beat it, I'll maybe do a complete review. But until then, let's just keep talking about it right now. Right, and so the chance of me playing one of the previous Fallout games probably not gonna happen. It's definitely not 76. Maybe in the future. But anyways, the Outer Worlds, the environment, the graphics, the game is just beautiful. It's made with the Unreal Engine. They did a great job. I mean, honestly, this game is beautiful, and you can see some of the graphics. I hope it's shown in beautiful 1080p. If not, look up other videos, and I promise you, you'll see it. Now, in this space RPG, you got a few companions that you can tag along with you. I think a total there's 6 of them, but you only can carry 2 of them with you at a time. Well, you only can have 2 of them with you at a time. Now, in this game, all you do is interact with NPCs, and they have deep stories too. I mean, the actors took this time; they wrote the dialogue, so why not just take a second and listen, go through a few of them, you know, just take some time to listen to it. I mean, that's most of the game anyway. Now, one of the most important things in this game, especially starting out with, is your character points. Now, when you first build a character, they're gonna ask you what's your traits. You take your time and you pick however your play style is. Now, if you like to run a gun, let's say just go high with dexterity. But one thing that I say is very important is your dialogue, because most of this game is spent talking and listening to people.
But you... It's always like this with you tramp freighter captains.
Oh, Captain, be nice.
Captain, stop pulling the man's leg.
Yes, please do. I have a fragile constitution, I'll have you know, and this runaround is like to give me a cold.
On second thought, maybe you should be mean to him just the littlest bit.
I recant my earlier statement. Mr. Bedford deserves what he gets.
I've met circus sprats possessed of better manners. Well, once you've tired of your jokes, you know where to find me.
So again, in your character skills, dialogue is one of the most important things about this game. Now, in your dialogue, you got lie, persuade, and intimidate. And during these conversations when you're talking to people, they're gonna pop up. And they're gonna be parentheses. They're gonna be like, choose this, lie, and say this. Click that every time because it's gonna give you experience in those. It's gonna greatly increase those. Now, with these skill points, once you get those to 50, instead of oh yeah, I'm sorry, I should explain that a little bit better. With all these skill points, like their sections, dialogue, melee, I want to say science, and whichever the other ones are. Each time you add a skill point to them, it adds one to each one of the ones that's in that each bracket. But once you start to get those individuals to 50, you have to increase those by themselves. There's no longer a 3 set. It's only that one in particular. All right, so character skills, make sure we put those toward our play style. But then again, make sure we pay attention to dialogue, because that's going to carry you through the game again. I can't say that enough. All right, so next we're going to talk about the weapons. Now, when it comes to weapons, your suits and stuff like that, you can mod those. You can tinker with them. You can upgrade them. At first, it's kind of just too much, but take a second and just look at it, because it's really not that complicated. You know, you get a weapon, you keep that weapon. Okay, if you play Breath of the Wild, you will understand it, because everything breaks. You only can use it so many times, but you can fix it. How do you fix these? You use weapon parts. You can get weapon parts by destroying weapons you don't like. Now, like I was saying earlier, when you get these certain weapons that you do like, you can tinker with them, increase them. I believe you only can increase them like 5 times. You can add mods to them to change it to like a electric weapon. Oh, the elements they have electric, radiation. Radiation can be fire too. Excuse me. And the last one, the last one? Can't remember the last one at the moment, but I know it's electricity, radiation, and poison. Poison. Yes, that's right. And poison is always represented by green. Radiation is red, and they have a flamethrower, and they classify that as radiation and electricity. Now back to mods. Now mods, you can either change your guns to a different element, or you can just add like a scope to it or stuff like that. It comes in handy. It's a good system because you can find a gun that you really like, and instead of scrapping it just for a new gun you found, you can just upgrade it and keep it longer. Now eventually you're going to find a gun that's so much better, you're going to eventually scrap that gun, but it allows you to keep your favorite gun a little bit longer. All right, so one more thing about the gun, and back to the character skills too. Make sure you kind of upgrade your science skill sets too, because engineering is going to be very important. You're going to find some science guns later on in the game, and they're like some of the strongest games. They're like the legendary guns of Borderlands. So once you find those, you're pretty much just, I don't know, breaking the game, cheating. Well, not cheating, but just killing everyone, no problems. Um, Another thing about the game is the difficulty levels. I'm playing the game on normal. If I do a second playthrough, I might play it on Supernova. That's like the hardest level. I don't really know because it makes the game so much harder. I might make a video later going in more in depth about that, but I'm not going to talk about that too much. All right, so next we come to perks. Now, when it comes to perks, take your time and make sure you really go through these, because there's 4 tiers of perks. Right now, I'm somewhere in the 3rd tier, but I know most importantly, the first one I had to get was experience points, boosted experience. Because the more experience I get, the faster I level up, the faster I get more perks. And the perk I think you should get first is, of course, XP, then armor and health. I mean, because you don't want to die, especially on Supernova. When dealing with the story, side quests, and missions and stuff like that. Now, the biggest thing about the side quests or missions in general is you're going to see a lot of people, but talk to the people that have real names, not factory worker or stuff like that. They might say something, but it's never really that important. Yeah, so disregard them. Now, the people with the real names, the main people, interact with them, man. And one beautiful thing about this game that I really like is the fact that you literally can kill everyone. Big surprise that blew me, or I'm not gonna say blew me, but caught me off guard. The very first guy that helps you and give you a gun, you know how every games go. But I didn't think about it. I saw it online. Somebody shot him in his face as soon as he got the gun. I was like, oh, I don't know. I got the gun. I helped him. Nice guy. But if it's my second playthrough, I'm definitely gonna shoot him. But that's about it. Overall, I really am enjoying this game. I will continue to keep playing it. If I beat it once, I got to do a second playthrough because I want to be the bad guy that shoots everybody. I want to be the major dick, so I got to do my second playthrough. If you got Xbox Game Pass, definitely play it. If you want to buy it, I think $60 is worth it. Definitely do it. I love the game. That's it. Guys, enjoy.
What in the void did you do? I didn't like how things went down either, but did you have to go and kill them?